bởi vậy không có ăn mấy đó làm dính răng
mày
ngọt.
uống nước tao uống, đưa cá mẹ đậu xanh mẹ không để tôi uống cho nó mát đó. Dạ được ra buổi sáng đó phải uống đúng buổi sáng rồi. Buổi sáng thì uống cái chai này không tiện.
Đi đâu rồi, xăm con vậy chút xíu là xong rồi. Ra đó hỏi đi ra đường. Hello. Okay, now can I see your face? Yeah, okay. Hello, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. Okay, so now I'm gonna share my screen, okay? So today we have the topic friends, okay? And now you will listen carefully and try to cut that word, okay? And you have 30 seconds to read the text first, and then you can try to guess two blanks, okay? Yeah, you have 30 seconds. Okay, now listen carefully. You will hear it twice, okay? You can type your answer in chat box, okay?
Is it easy for you to make friends?
Well, it depends on the situation. I'm more of an introvert, so making friends doesn't come naturally to me. It takes time for me to open up and feel comfortable with new people.
Can I see your answer in chat box? Can you cut the word? Okay. Yeah, you can type it in chat box.
That's the best. That's why.
Okay. Yeah, you want to hear it one more time, okay? Yeah.
Is it easy for you to make friends?
Well, it depends on the situation. I'm more of an introvert, so making friends doesn't come naturally to me. It takes time for me to open up and feel comfortable with new people.
Do you want to hear it one more time? Okay, one more time, okay? Yeah.
Is it easy for you to make friends?
Well, it depends on the situation. I'm more of an introvert, so making friends doesn't come naturally to me. It takes time for me to open up and feel comfortable with new people.
It's still difficult, right? Okay, so
Yeah.
now don't worry. Because this is the connected speech here, we have open up, not open up, okay? So maybe it is a little bit difficult for you to hear it. Open up, okay? So now you will hear it one more time, okay? So there are some connected speech here. For example, it depends on the situation. I'm more of an introvert. And to open up, okay? Now listen carefully.
Is it easy for you to make friends?
Well, it depends on the situation. I'm more of an introvert, so making friends doesn't come naturally to me. It takes time for me to open up and feel comfortable with new people.
Is it easy for you to hear it? Open up. Okay. One more time, okay? Because now you will hear it. And then I will invite you to read the text, okay?
Is it easy for you to make friends?
Well, it depends on the situation. I'm more of an introvert, so making friends doesn't come naturally to me. It takes time for me to open up and feel comfortable with new people.
Your turn. Your
Is it
turn.
easy for
Can
you?
you read it?
Is it easy for you to make friends? Well, it depends on the situation. I'm more of an introvert, so making friends doesn't come naturally to me. It takes time for me to open up and feel comfortable with new people.
Now repeat after me. Is it?
Is it?
Yeah. And friends.
And friends.
Excellent. Okay, so now we have open up.
Open up.
Yep.
Open up. Open up.
Okay, so now you will read the text first. You have 30 seconds to read the text. Okay, now let's start.
Would you prefer to have one good friend or many friends?
Personally, I would prefer to have a few close friends rather than many acquaintances. I value deep connections and meaningful conversations over small talk.
Okay, one more time.
Would you prefer to have one good friend or many friends?
Personally, I would prefer to have a few close friends rather than many acquaintances. I value deep connections and meaningful conversations over small talk.
Wow. Excellent. You did it very well. Okay. Now you will listen it again and then you will read the text.
Would you prefer to have one good friend or many friends?
Personally, I would prefer to have a few close friends rather than many acquaintances. I value deep connections and meaningful conversations over small talk.
Your turn.
Would you prefer to have one good friend or many friends? Personally, I would prefer to have a few close friends rather than many acquaintances. I value deep connections and meaningful conversations over small talk.
Excellent. Small talk. Small talk.
Small talk.
You have 30 seconds to read the text first. Okay, now let's get started.
What do you think makes a good friend?
A good friend is someone you can trust and rely on. They're there for you through thick and thin, and encourage you to be the best version of yourself.
Okay. Now listen it again.
What do you think makes a good friend?
A good friend is someone you can trust and rely on. They're there for you through thick and thin, and encourage you to be the best version of yourself.
Okay, one more time.
What do you think makes a good friend?
A good friend is someone you can trust and rely on. They're there for you through thick and thin, and encourage you to be the best version of yourself.
Okay, so now you can look at the screen. Okay, so we have one idiom. Thick and thin. Okay, it's just the idiom, so maybe it is a little bit difficult for you to hear it. Okay. Okay, so on the screen now you can see thick and thin. We have connected speech here, thick and thin. Okay, not thick and thin. Okay, so now we have one idiom. Okay, C high level. That means through thick and thin. Okay, so that means if you support or stay with someone through thick and thin, you always support and stay with them even if there are problems or difficulties. Come back to our lesson. So now you will hear it one more time.
What do you think makes a good friend?
A good friend is someone you can trust and rely on. They're there for you through thick and thin, and encourage you to be the best version of yourself.
Your turn.
What do you think makes a good friend? A good friend is someone you can trust and rely on. They are there for you, soft, thick and thin, and encourage you to be a best version of yourself.
Through thick and thin.
do, seek can, sin,
Encourage.
encourage,
Why? Because you can see the transcript right now, okay? Okay, so look at the screen. Okay, yeah, pay more attention to the transcript. Okay, so you can see now we have encourage. Okay, now listen.
Encourage, encourage, encourage,
Okay, to make it clear, keep in mind when you see the letter O and U, it sounds like encourage. Okay, yep. Encourage someone to do something. So you can say encourage you to do something. Okay. So now we have encourage you to be the best version of yourself. Okay. Now I will list some keywords for you so you can use them to answer. Okay. Some question. So we have structure. Instead of saying I'm an introvert, you can say be more of an introvert. Why you want to emphasize on your idea? So instead of just saying introvert, you can say more of an introvert. Okay. You can say something making friends. It's just the thing. So you can say it doesn't come naturally to me. So you can say it doesn't come naturally to me. Okay. And you think it's waste of time. Okay. You don't want to mention it. Like it's time consuming. You can say it takes times. Okay. It takes time for somebody to do something. Okay. And then we have some keywords like open up. Next, for the question, would you prefer to have one good friend or many friends? You can mention about prefer to. Okay. Prefer to rather than deep connection, meaningful conversation. And keep in mind we have over. Okay, over small talk. Next, you can mention about rely on, idiom, through, thick and thin. Encourage someone to do something. Okay. Yep. So the vocabulary you can try to use them because now we have three questions. So I give you 5 minutes. So when you see 9:20, okay, I will call you to answer 3 questions. You have 5 minutes to prepare, okay? Because now you will answer. Is it easy for you to make friends? Would you prefer to have one good friend or many friends? What makes a good friend? Try to give me a long answer, okay? Instead of saying just some sentences, okay? Try to make it longer. Okay, you have 5 minutes. Okay, so now is it easy for you to make friends?
It is not easy for me to make friends because I feel not confident in a crowded place with a lot of people.
Yeah.
It it takes time for me to make friends.
Yep. So would you prefer to have one good friend or many friends?
I prefer to have one good friend more than many friends
Why?
because I think I need a long time to understand a person who you can trust or sharing everything in your life.
Yep.
When you have lifelong friends, they can help you when you got trouble.
Yep. You can try to use like is someone, okay? Is someone or you can just say a true friend or a good friend, okay? Is trustworthy and willing to tell you the truth. Yeah. Don't you remember? Yeah. Trustworthy. Trustworthy is willing to tell you the truth. Yeah. Can you share more? Yeah, what else? Okay, so what did you do when your friend borrowed your money? Yeah, your best friend, okay, not just friend, your close friend, your best friend borrow your money. What did you do? What do you usually do?
If that's not
Too much?
yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I will give money if that's not too much.
Okay, yep. Okay, yep. So what makes a good friend, right? But now I want to ask you what makes a friend, a best friend? What makes friends, best friend? For example, you can say, when I realize that they always stick around me and is willing to help me and always respectful to me. Okay. Yep. So you think he or she is your best friend. Okay. Yeah, not just a friend. He or she is your best friend. Okay. Yeah. Can you answer that question? Yeah. What makes a friend a best friend? You can say like, I think they are ready to be a good listener. Good listener. Okay. That means they are ready to listen to you. Okay. Yep. So you can, yeah, go on.
The same hobby.
Oh, you might want to mention about they should have a lot in common. Can you see it? A lot in common. Okay. So we have one idiom, have a lot in common. Okay. So now you can look at the screen and try to use it in the future because it's very popular when in spoken English. Have something in common or have a lot in common. Okay. You can see the meaning. Sometimes instead of using website, you can use image, okay, to see the meaning. Yeah. So for example, you can say something like, we have a lot in common. That's what makes us such good friends. Okay, can you see the picture? Nè, can you see it?
In common.
Yeah. We have a lot in common. For us, okay. Okay, yep, anything else? Yeah, you can add more idea by saying one friend with whom you have a lot in common is better than three with whom you struggle to find things to talk about. That means when you have a lot in common, you can share the same interests, okay? Share the same interests. Okay, so that means you can talk with your friend all day long. Okay, yep. Anything else? Because you know that friends will come and go in your life. So you need to have a best friend, not just a good friend or a friend. Okay, yep. You need someone to stick around you. That's why I asked what make a friend a best friend. Yep. Yeah, because friends come and go in your life, okay? Because friendship doesn't last long, okay? That means you need a best friend, okay? Yeah. How many friends do you have? Like you said, in previous lesson, you said 3 or 4, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. But do you have a best friend? A best friend. Okay, yep. Yeah, can you talk about him or her? Yeah. What does she or he look like and about his or her personality? Yep. Yeah, can you describe your best friend? Yep.
My best friend is Jan. We know to each other for a long time when we study at high school. She's really beautiful and extrovert. What I
I really like her because she a
I
great
really like
friend.
her because she really a good friend. She really optimistic.
Yeah.
Yeah, and really active.
Good
She
job.
make me laugh a lot.
Yeah.
Never let me down.
Wow. How wonderful she is. Yep. So keep in mind okay, she okay, she okay, and you can use the past tense like when I was 20 or when I was 15 or when I was in high school, I met her. Okay. Yeah, can you say it? When I was in high school, I met her. Can you repeat? Yeah.
When I was in high school, I met her.
Yep. Yeah, because we have met. Okay, keep in mind. Of course, you did it very well, but you can try to use who. Okay, she is a beautiful girl who always help people. Okay, yeah, you can try to use who, or just say something like okay, yeah, you can use who. She, because you mentioned about a specific person, so we do not use someone. You can use who to connect on your ideas. Okay, so try to revise everything once again. You can say something like stick around, come and go, share the same interest. Can you say with me? Share the same interest.
Share the same interest.
Have a lot in common.
Have a lot in common.
A good listener.
A good listener.
Trustworthy.
Trustworthy.
Yeah, encourage someone to do something.
Encourage someone to do something.
Through thick and thin.
Through thick and thin.
Okay, excellent. Now you can try to revise everything in public chat box and have a nice day. Do you have any question about lesson today? Is there anything else you want to ask me? No? Okay, so have a nice day. Now you can see in chat box once again before leaving our lesson. And goodbye. Have a nice day. Thank you.